Welcome to this SPSS video session. In this particular video session, we shall see how to create several dummy variables from a single nominal level variable. So let's first see what we have here. We have this variable race, and if I create the frequency distribution for this variable, you can see that there are five categories of race here: white, black, Hispanic, Asian, and others. The variable race can take therefore five values: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 means white, 2 means black, 3 means Hispanic, 4 means Asian, 5 means others. And from the frequency distribution, you can also see there are 14 individuals who are white, 20 who are black, 14 who are Hispanic, 16 who are Asian, and 10 who are other, that is, who are neither white nor black nor Asian nor Hispanic, and that totals to 74. Therefore the sample size is 74. Now from this res variable I want to construct five different variables: white, black, Hispanic, Asian, and others. Each of these five variables will be a dummy or dichotomous variable. Therefore each of them will take the value either 1 or 0. Now let's talk about the variable white. This variable takes the value 1 when an individual is white and 0 otherwise. So for all the non-whites, that is for all the black, Hispanic, Asian, and others, this particular variable takes the value 0. Similarly, the variable black takes value 1 for the blacks and takes the value 0 for all others, that is all the whites, all the Hispanics, all the Asians, and all the others are 0. Similarly for Hispanic, Asian, and others. Now let's see how we can create these five new variables from the original race variable. To do that, we need to go to transform and recode into different variables. The first variable I want to create is white, so I bring the race variable here. So using the race variable, I want to create the white variable, and the variable level is white is 1, non-white is equal to 0. So now I press change, and SPSS knows that using the race variable I am creating the new white variable. Now I need to define the values of this variable. um, if I go back, we can see that the value 1 of this race variable means white, 2, 3, 4, 5 means the other categories. So what I need to do here is I need to tell SPSS that keep the 1 values as 1, but all other values convert to 0. So 1 remains 1, but 2, 3, 4, 5 becomes 0. I say continue and I say OK. Now here is the new variable white. I need to define the value levels. Already the variable level is here because I typed that in the dialog box: white equal to 1 and non-white equal to 0. I need to just do the same thing here. And just to check that everything went all right, I am creating the frequency distribution for the new white variable. Clearly there are 14 white and 60 non-white, totaling to 74. If you go back here, 14 white and adding 20 to 14 to 16 to 10, we get 60. So there are 60 who are non-white, and that is what we also have here. So we have correctly created the new white variable as we wanted. Let's now create the new black variable. So we go to the recode into different variable again. Now we want to create again using race. The new variable name is black. The variable label will be black is equal to 1, non-black is equal to 0, So I click the change. So SPSS now knows that I'm creating the new black variable from the original race variable. I need to define the values. So now, if you remember, in the original race variable, uh, in the original race variable, the value 2 indicated blacks. Now that should become 1 because the black variable is a dichotomous variable which takes the value 1 for black, 0 for others. So the 2 in the original race variable now becomes 1 for this new black variable, and everything else becomes 0. That is 1, 3, 4 and 5 for the original race variable now is converted to 0 in this new black variable. So that is what I told SPSS to do, and then I press OK. Now I go back to the variable view. See, we have created the black variable, and I have already typed this variable label black equal to 1, non-black equal to 0. I just need to define the value labels just using the same definition. 0 is non-black and 1 is black. Press OK. Again create the frequency distribution to check that everything went all right. Alright, so there are 54 non-blacks and 20 blacks. Let's go to the original race variables frequency distribution. There are 20 black and 74 minus 20 equal to 54 non-blacks. That is what we have also got here in the new black variable. So clearly um, we have created the new black variable the way we wanted. Now see, this black is actually the name of the variable, and this part is the variable label. So if that becomes slightly confusing, we can also use a quotation mark to tell us that which part is variable label and which part is the name of the variable. Again, just to show you, see, now the name of the variable is outside, but the variable label comes within quotation mark because I have put that quotation mark manually in the variable label itself. Anyway, I have done this exercise for white and black. Similarly, we could do it for uh, the Asian, Hispanic and others. I'm just doing that very fast, so let's do it. Record race US Hispanic, Hispanic 1, non-Hispanic equal to 0, change old new, remove 3 becomes now 3 in the original variable becomes 1, everything else become 0, and continue OK. So we have got the Hispanic variable. Again we need to define the variable labels we need to define the value labels non-Hispanic, and one is Hispanic. Okay, so we have created that. Now the next one, that is the Asian variable. Asian is equal to 1, non-Asian is equal to 0, change new. So the value 4 now becomes 1, and everything else, the value 4 now becomes 1, all other values become 0, and I say continue, I say OK. Again, reduce the decimal, redefine the value labels. Finally, the last one, record, use the res variable, new name is others, 0, change, we need to remove this, the value 5 becomes 1, everything else become 0. We add and we say continue. Now we say OK, and we have done that. So just to see that everything went all right, frequency distribution, I want to create it for the Hispanics, the Asians, and the others. So I say press OK. Clearly there are 14 individuals who are claim that they are Hispanic, and 16 non-Hispanics, 16 who claim they are Asian, and 58 who claim they are non-Asian, and 10 who didn't specify their race. At least they didn't specify whether they are white or black or Hispanic and Asian. Let's go back to the original frequency distribution. There are 14 Hispanics, 16 Asian, and 10 who are neither white nor black nor Hispanic and non-Asian. So clearly, from the nominal variable race, which can take 5 different values, we have created 5 different dummy or dichotomous variables. Sometimes for the regression analysis, this type of variable transformation becomes very essential. So that is what I want you to learn from this particular video. um, Thank you for watching, and see you in class.